That's pretty hot. And welcome to the wind down moment of the day. A moment of the day where we just chill out and talk. We have a conversation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Second day, day number 2. Yesterday's video, I just saw it again because, just to check it out again. It sucked. I didn't like it that much, but it was my first video on this channel. I guess that's like a rule for every channel. The first video has to suck. I guess. I'm not sure. I know that there are some, like, how are they called again? There are some exceptions, but that's pretty much true for almost every channel on YouTube. So yeah, I guess it's not a big deal. This one is going to suck as well. I'm just trying that out there, just letting you know before you go on. This is going to be crazy too, mostly crazy, because I am a crazy person. We are not talking about that today. So yeah, I told you yesterday about my German test. You know, the German test, my mortal enemy that I was going to fight against today, let's say. It was really good. I mean, way much better than what I actually expected, and I am really happy with the results. I mean, I still don't know the results, but I felt really good doing that test. I felt that I knew most of the answers. It's not like I'm going to get a perfect grade, but I think I'm going to be really good, like, yeah, it's going to be a really good grade. So I'm happy. That makes me happy. German is probably the hardest class that I have in this moment in school. But that went well, and I have really good grades, so I don't have to worry that much about that. Other than that, today, I mean, there was some things happening today and yesterday too that I didn't told you about, sorry, that I think they are funny. And the thing is, I have German. I have bad luck in the kitchen. I'm not that much of a kitchen person, or at least when it comes to cooking. I'm not that really good at cooking. I love eating. Eating is great. I love food. But I like it when it's already prepared. I don't like to prepare it myself because I find it really hard to do so. And most of the times, shit happens. Shit happened to me. Just like in that poster back there, around there, I think. So, what happened to me? Why am I talking about that? Well, yesterday, this thing here, this friend of mine, that's still too hot. I had an experience with that freaking mug yesterday, and it was because yesterday I was cooking here. I normally don't cook, but I don't know, yesterday I was in a good mood, I think, and I said, why the hell not? So I was trying to cook something, some noodles I was trying to cook, and I'm not really experienced with cooking. I don't know how to cook, but so I was cooking the noodles, and at the same time I was making some tea, because tea is, yeah, pretty easy to make. You just have to warm up some water, put it in a cup, put the freaking tea back in, haha, joke, not. Put the freaking tea back in and wait. It's not that hard. Okay, so I was doing both of them at the same time. The noodles were really good. There was no problem with my dinner. But yeah, when that was ready, I was going to take the tea out, or like to prepare the tea actually, let's say, and take the hot water, put it in the cup, and put the tea back. It's a very simple process. There should not be any problem with that, but somehow I managed to grabbed the cup in some odd way, and it burned my hand, so I let it go, and all of my tea went everywhere in the kitchen. I swear to God that even the fridge, the door of the fridge, it was closed, and there was tea in there. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, and I lost a cup of tea, a really nice cup of tea. That's a little bit frustrating, but nothing that another cup of tea cannot fix with frustration. And things like that happen to me all the time. I have a lot of bad luck, I like to say. I don't believe in luck, but I have to admit that the things that happen to me, I don't know. I don't know how else to call them. I don't like the term luck, but if I had to call it somehow, I would say it is bad luck. So that happened to me yesterday with my tea. And today was also very interesting because, as I said before, most of the time I don't really cook. So how do I eat? I get stuff that is like already made, and I just have to heat them up. And yeah, most of the times it is like pizza, like pizza that you just put in the oven and wait 10 minutes or so, or things like that. And something really funny happened to me today, and that is, I was at one of my friend's house. His name is Hernan, and we were there together. We were playing video games on my computer, and he said, "Hey, do you want a pizza? Do you think we could eat a pizza or something like that?" Yeah, alright, I like pizza, I can eat that, I like that idea. Right, so we went to the kitchen, we turned on the oven, or what is it called? The oven? I think it's called the oven, English. And we turned it on and we put the pizza in there, and you have to wait like 10 minutes to do that or whatever, so it's ready. So we were hanging around talking, whatever. The pizza is ready, and he takes a plate, he takes the pizza out, and okay, I forgot to say that. Most of the times when we are cooking something or baking something, we take some of this baking paper that you put like on the trays. I don't know what it is for, but we put that thing always in there. So it's, I don't know, I guess it's easier because afterwards you don't have to clean the whole tray, but just like take the paper out and throw it away. I don't know the real function of that paper, but that's how we use it, right? And we had some of that paper there. We were using it to cook the pizza, but when the pizza was ready and he took it out, the paper somehow moved, and I don't know what was in there, but it catch fire. And I don't know, we were both, I was amazed. I know that I was surprised by the fact that the freaking paper was on fire, and I mean, he was holding the pizza, so the first thing that I did is like take the paper out of the oven and put it on the floor, because I don't know what you are supposed to do in that situation. I don't want to handle baking paper that's on fire. I don't want to hang around with it that much. Like, hey, yeah, paper, that's awesome. Fire, no. Fire is not good for me. So I take the baking paper and I put it on the floor, and I was about to step on the fire, like I've seen that in movies. I don't know if you are actually supposed to do that. It apparently